Health is driven by our thoughts, and the basis of this is epigenetics, meaning how we think drives a program into our DNA, and specifically it provides a program, our thoughts and our feelings provide a program into our cells that then tell our DNA how to act. And this is the whole science of epigenetics. And so what we have going on is that it's a two-way process, one of which is how we experience the world in real time. And so, for instance, if we are experiencing things that feed us, make us feel love and joy, well, those feelings are provided due to an endocrine response based on the belief structure that's being reinforced by the experience. Meaning, we're actually believing that we're feeling good, we're believing that we're being supported, and we're believing that we're being loved. And so that belief then generates those feelings through an endocrine response that provides us with hormones in our bloodstream. And those hormones in our bloodstream, well, they ultimately tell the cells how to operate, and then the cells tell the DNA how to function. And so that's how it's happening in real time. And it can also happen the opposite as well, meaning it can have an ill effect on us, which is that the experience that we're having can be negative. It could be fearful. It could be potentially harmful to our physical being. And so if that's the case, we're getting a fight or flight response, and we're creating a endocrine response that's driving hormones that are stress related. Things like adrenaline and cortisol. Those are toxic to the bloodstream, they're toxic to the heart, and they're also telling the cells how to operate in a fear-based approach, and ultimately causing our DNA to do the same thing. That's in real time. So if we change our environment to the things that make us feel better, our health will increase as well. If there's things that we have to engage with that are negative towards us, well, we have to change our perception so that our belief structure is such that it's not as harmful to us. Because again, what we believe drives our health. And so there's people that work in stressful situations, but they don't perceive them as stressful. Now, this is how the past can also come and haunt us as well, because once we have a negative experience, we have the capacity of remembering it. And when we relive those negative experiences, we drive the endocrine response again. The thing that's fascinating is that the mirror neurons in our brain make us believe that we're actually there, and we're actually physically in the space of the harm. And so our body starts responding as if it needs to protect itself and as if it was happening in real time. And so we can, just through thought of the negative experience, we can produce a hormone release that is toxic to our bloodstream cells' DNA. But it also works in the benefit as well. And so if we can surround ourselves with people that support us, if we can surround ourselves and in an environment where we feel loved, we can then begin to generate a hormone response that provides us with health, provides us with feelings of support, feelings of love, and then those are mirrored in our physical body. That's the biological process that we're dealing with here, which is that how we think is how we feel, and how we feel dictates our health.